Hello everybody, Mr. Sharks here back for another tutorial video. Today I'm going to be beginning the first episode of Sb737's like YouTuber world. I say first episode, there's only like two or maybe three if I build like I think he had Squid's world in the future. But he made houses for YouTubers in his world, or like a few of them, because he had a PC mod where he could put like NPCs on them. So the first one I'm going to be building is Stampys, which is basically just a carbon copy of Stampy's actual room, just doesn't have the painting that leads up, and there's some details missing here and all that. But yeah, this is the first episode, so I'll be showing you how to do the bottom layer, and then I'll be doing the head. I'll do a jump cut and then do the head. And then also I'll just show you the pathway. Because this is the accurately replicated pathway as well, because we replicate accurately on this channel. So yeah, let's just get into this. So first thing we are going to need is hang on, let me just there we go. So what you're going to need first is well, not first, but you're going to need oak planks, sandstone slabs, glass, oak doors, and torches. So we're going to start with the front door area over there. So what you want to do is come to, I'm starting on the left-hand corner, so over there. So what you want to do is go up by 4 blocks with your oak planks. Then you want to do 3 sandstone. By the way, the reason it's 3 sandstone and this is 4 is because the 4th oak planks, they all connect around in a square. So I won't say like, oh, do this and that. I'll just do the 3 layers and then we can connect it at the end. So anyway, you just want to do an alternating pattern of wood and sandstone, like his house. So planks, sandstone, planks, sandstone. So that's 3 at the moment. Then on your 4th oak plank here, you want to do a double door like that. Then on top of that as well, you want to have the sandstone and oak plank there. Then continuing on with the alternating pattern, you want to have your sandstone on that side of the door. Then plank, sandstone, plank, sandstone, and the final one is an oak plank. So on this side, you should have 4 oak planks and then the double door. And then on this side, you should start with your sandstone, and then it looks like this, where you end on an oak plank. So that is the front door done, and now you can connect the oak planks all the way across. Now both sides are exactly the same, where you just want to do your alternating pattern. So I'll just do 1 block and then build them up. No, I'll do 3 just because it's quicker. So come to any of the corners, it is literally the exact same. So 3 sandstone, planks, sandstone, planks, sandstone, planks, sandstone. So at the moment we are at 4. So at the moment we're at 4 sandstone, but we should have 6. So 4 planks, 5 planks, 6 sandstone like this, and then you want to end on oak planks there, and then you can connect that. And then that is the same on the other side. Nope, not there. So quite a simple build, yet, repetitive and annoying, which is not the best for a YouTuber who doesn't know how to edit or speed up videos. So now for the front door area. So moving on to his balcony area, you want to do 3 sandstone on each side like this. Then you want to do oak planks connecting the top, so at least that now you know what the whole room is going to look like. Then for the floor here, you want to have oak planks like that, because what you want to do is have 5 glass on either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you want an oak door there, and then you want another 5 glass like that. And then we can just fill this up to the roof. And there we go. That is the walls. Now, I will quickly do the... Right, so I'll do the balcony, but I will not do the water. So the water that he did connects to both sides like this, as you can see from my video, and you want to have stone for the floor. So for this, I will just do the balcony, and then when I do my next jump cut, I will fill in the water so you can see. But what you want to do is leave a 2-block gap on the doors, so 2-block glass gap here, and then place an oak fence on either side. Let me just break this out. So that's 2, 3, 4. There we go. There we go. So that is where you want your oak fences, and they want to be 4 blocks in total. And then you just want to simply connect those oak fences. And as you can see from the balcony, or if you've watched his videos, it is just oak planks underneath all of that. There we go. Now, I will not be building his bedroom first. I will get these boring hallways out of the way. Because, yeah, like I say, there's boring hallways. Can we get... No, I was going to say we can get rid of the oak doors, but we need those still. So, first of all, come to the front double doors here. And what you're going to want to do is, with your oak planks, do 3 like this. So come out by 3 like this on the floor. So 2 by 3 area. Then you want to match the patterns on either side. So on the right hand side over here, 3 oak planks going up, then 3 sandstone. And then here we want a pathway, which is the same on the other side. So fill that with oak planks. Then above that, the doorway is 2 blocks wide. So just place a single oak plank there. And also for torches, they want to be in the middle there. And when we do this one, it wants to be the same thing. So on that side, obviously, we are continuing the pattern that we have. So, you know, sandstone, then oak, and so on. So this one, it's oak, then do 3 sandstone. Ignore the fact that they connect up there, but that, you know, that's just how it is. So then 3 oak planks there, and then a sandstone for the door there. And then once again, a torch there. Now for the back wall here, it is 3 blocks high. And it can, so leave the 1 block doorway gaps here. And then this bit here, I'm starting on this side. 3 oak planks high, then the sandstone, then your oak planks, then the sandstone. So as you can see from the inside, it should look like this. Now for the roof, it is just oak planks on this bit. There is parts inside where SB built like a ladder that leads to Stampy's brain, which is filled with cake, which is why some of this area is, you know, like, which is why the roof is filled in with sandstone, because it's all different, you know, because this is what Stampy's bedroom looks like. It's got the checkerboard floor, you know, and then it's, you know, that's why he covered it up with sandstone slabs, but, you know, that's how it looks. Alright, so I'll be doing this side first because there's nothing on this side, you know, whereas with that side, there's the ladder that leads up to the brain, as you saw. So, what you want to do next is, on the left-hand side here, you want to do 2 sandstone, then 2 oak planks, 2 sandstone, and then back here, you should have the back wall, which connects there. So that is the oak plank there. Then on this side here, you just want to do 2 sandstone and then 2 oak planks, and then this area here is where it turns into the doorway. So on this side, we also want a sandstone slab. Now the roof and floors for these areas, once again, the floor is just oak planks again. But for the roof, instead of being 3 blocks high, this time it is 2 blocks high, and it is also just oak planks, as you can see. So from the inside, you can see this. All right, so I don't know if that's the entire doorway on that side or not. Let me check, sorry. I don't have a good image for that side. Let me check. All right, no, that is it. All right, so that is simple. So, grab yourself a snow block and continuing on with this area, just surround this area with snow blocks, you know, for the doorway, because this is where his bedroom is. Then place oak plank there, and then place an oak door there. Wait, hang on. Is it there or is it on the inside? The reason I'm checking where a door is placed is because either it... No. Alright, so it's on the inside, so I was wrong. Alright, so place your oak door on the inside there. So there's no torches, just it connects like that. This hallway is done over there. This one's more complicated. So on this side, you want to do just one oak plank there. And then here is where it turns. So do a block for the floor there. Then sandstone over here. Then 2 oak planks there. And then if we continue this pattern, it should, yep, that connects like that. Then fill that for your roof. And once again, this here is your doorway. So block there, door there, and snow surrounding that. The reason why this one is 1 block smaller is because here is where the hallway that leads to Stampy's brain is. But I think the easiest way for me to mark this out is to build his, well, not the whole bedroom, but the walls at least first. So while I've got the torches, what you want to do is come to this door over here. And you want to make sure this is correct, you want to have 6 snow blocks, and then that should connect over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which it does, and that wants to be 3 blocks high. Then on the 2nd and 4th blocks, you want to have torches there and there, like so. These ones will just connect, like so, because this is where his bed goes, that just connects. Then on this side, you want to have 5 snow blocks there, so you should be left with 1 gap over here, or a 1 block gap over there. Fill that up for 3 layers, and then on the 3rd layer, you want to have just a snow block there. And then in this doorway, you want to have an oak plank there, just there, because in the bedroom, you know, it's different. So, sorry, I've lost the photo now. I'm pretty sure. Yes, alright, so this area here, once again, is covered up with your roof and floor, which is just oak planks. And let me check, does this want to go all the way to the end? 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this wants to go all the way to the end, and when I say the end, I mean the wall we already have. This over here, you just want to add another oak plank. So this is the only bit where it isn't connected properly, because here, you know, they're all 1 block patterns, but here you want to do 2. And also on this one here, you want to have a torch on this back one, and then fill in that roof with oak planks there. Then the ladder, you want to have a ladder on these final blocks here. So grab yourself a ladder. I won't do it all the way high to the top because we have Stampy's head to do, but I'll do that after the jump cut. So you just want to fill this going all the way to the end like that. Then the ladder is on this one here, and that will be 4 blocks high. So there we go. The ladder is 4 blocks high, and then the roof for the hallway, just fill that across like that, and that is the entire area done. So all we have to do now is probably the bit that you guys will find the most fun, which is his bedroom. So we've done the boring hallways, so let's just grab the blocks we need for the bedroom. By the way, I'm not sure his bedroom is replicated accurately, because like I say, I'm pretty sure there's missing some stuff. And also, if it annoys you like it does with me, the fact that the main area is he did a double door, but then his bedroom is a single block, then sorry about that. But anyway, grab yourself blue wool, spruce logs, a cake, jukebox, crafting table, red carpet, bookshelves, and red bed, as well as oak trapdoors, dirt, and a poppy. Alright, so what you want to do is fill in the floor with your blue wool. Do not fill in this one there, that is part of the hallway. So it may look a bit ugly, but that is just part of it. Same with the floor over here. It may look a bit ugly, but that's what he did. Alright, so now there we go, that is that done. Then let's get rid of this wall first. So what you want to do is grab your dirt, your oak trapdoor, and your poppy. Come to the corner over here and just do dirt in the corner, oak trapdoors up like that, and then a single poppy on top of that. Can you change the placement of a poppy? No, I was hoping it would be more centered because that doesn't look nice, but just a poppy on top, even though that looks horrible from where I've done mine. But now you can get rid of the dirt, oak trapdoors, and poppy. So that is this entire wall done. Then for the bed, what you want to do is grab yourself some torches as well. Leave a 2-block gap on this side here and do 1 bookshelf with a torch on top of it. Then a red bed next to that with a bookshelf in the middle and a single torch there. So now you can get rid of your bookshelves and your red bed. Now moving on to the final wall over here. Spruce log with a cake on top, a jukebox next to that, crafting table next to that, red carpet there where I think it was Barnaby sits, and then for our final torch, just on top of the crafting table like that. So now we still need to do the roof for Stampy's area. So for that, grab yourself grey wool and stone. Alright, so so this is a checkered board pattern, so I will not be doing the whole area. I will do that during the jump cut. So where you want to start is with your grey wool, and you want to come to the corner over here where the painting would be, but he didn't do it, is you want to place a grey wool in the corner, and then, just change the alternating pattern, grey wool, stone, and so on. That is what you want to do. And then what you also want to do, while we do have this head to build, what you want to do is just fill in the entire roof with sandstone slabs. So you want to leave a block gap from the sides and then then place sandstone slabs, so it will look like this. If I quickly do one area, it will look like that. So while we will have to break some so we can build the head and the interior, just fill it all up, and then what we don't need, I will tell you what to break. So I'll be doing a jump cut now where I fill in the roof, fill in this water, and fill in the slabs. But other than that, I will see you guys in a second. Alright everyone, I am back, and as you can see, I've filled all that in and also done the water. Now I said fill in the entire area, but I left a gap for where the ladder is, but you know, that's just how it is. So now we will actually begin the head. So also while I'm here, this bit here where you know, because we didn't fill it in, you know, we will be breaking these slabs anyway, but I didn't fill it in, fill this bit in here. I just did the roof of the hallway, which is only 2 blocks. So just place another oak plank there. Simple. Alright, but what you want to do is for Stampy's head, grab yourself orange wool, grey wool, white wool, light grey wool, green wool, lime wool, black wool, brown wool, red wool, and cakes, as well as torches and 1 ladder, but I don't have them on me at the moment. Alright, so first what we are going to want to do is come to the middle area here with the doors and place 4 white wool and then 2 orange wool either side of that. I think it's easier if I do the middle first. Let me check. So that's grey. That's all. No, actually, alright. So I'll do the middle first, aside from this like little area on the sides. So on the second orange layer here, take your grey wool and just do those 2 like that. And then surround that with orange wool like this. Alright, and then for the middle, for the next layer, do 2 light grey wool in the middle. And then surround that with white wool, so you should have this at the moment. Then for the next layer, do 2 white in the middle, 2 green wool either side of that, lime wool next to that, and then orange wool either side of that. So you can already see how this kind of looks like Stampy. Then starting in the middle again, white wool. Then with your black wool, go up for 2 on either side. So do the same with the white wool. Sorry about that. Then white wool on top of the lime wool part of that. Then black wool on top of that. Then black wool next to those white there. And then orange wool on top of that, like so, so you can see Stampy's face now. Then do light grey wool on the right hand side, and then on the left hand side, and then on the right hand side do black wool there. So as you can see, light grey wool and then black wool there. Then in this middle bit, just fill that in with white, and then the next layer, just fill that in with orange. Now this isn't it, because as you can see, we've got the here like little hair or something to do. So for that, just come to this left-hand eyeball here at the top, place a block there in the middle, and then fill in just those 2x2 areas like that. So that is Stampy's face. Now you just want to fill in the sides. So what you want to do is ignore this oak block here because you won't be able to see it. So just fill that in there. Then what you want to do is break all of the slabs until, so first of all, you want to make sure this is 8 blocks long in total. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can break all of these now. There we go. And then we can just connect those orange layers like this. There we go, as you can see. So on this side, we should have 3, and then on this side, we should have 2. So 2 and 3. Yep, simple. Now, in this middle area, just fill in this area with planks because you do go inside his head. So just fill this entire area with planks like that. We will continue with that in a little bit. Then what you want to do is come to this side, and you want to do another 2 blocks going back, 2 white wool there, and then you want to do the same on the other side. So that will be 3 in total, 2 white wool there, and then orange until the corner here. So just fill in these corners, create like a square. There we go. So you should have this. Now there is ears and stuff that we need to do, but I'm pretty sure that the main inside area is just orange. Yeah, so literally all you can see is just orange. So basically just fill in the head that we have right now with orange, and then I will show you how to do the ears and stuff. So like I say, just fill all this up with orange, including this layer here, which is the roof. So this won't take long. We still have to build a cake inside of his brain, though. No. There we go, and there we go. Now, to begin the ears, come to this side over here, and on top of the orange, come out a block like that with your corner. So on top of the first white wall there, come out one block, and then go back. I think that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might just be 5. Let me just double check. Yeah, so 5. Wait, what's that? Yeah, 5. So come out by 5, and then the next layer go underneath for 4, and then the next layer go underneath for 3, like that. And you want to do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and 3, like that. Then turning around, do 2 like this on top of that, or not on top of that. Some things I say, I just say it because I'm used to saying it, but 2 like that around the corners. Then you want to do another 2 underneath that. Then 1 on either side like that. Then take your white wool and go 3 blocks down like this. And that is Stampy's ears. So you should have 3 or 2.5 blocks from the bottom there, as you can see. And that is that. So I will clear my inventory now, but we will still need the white wool. So let me just pick that back up. And like I say, we also need torches and 1 single ladder. All right, so heading into, is this the tutorial one or the finished one? I think this is the, yeah, all right. So you want a ladder on this one here, but we haven't done that yet. So let me just, all right, so for the torches, come to underneath just come to the second layer here where the white is and do 2 torches either side. And then turn around to the back wall and just do the same thing on the other side. And that is it for lighting in this area. Then in the middle area, which is a 4x4 area, as you can see, because this entire inside is 6x6, just fill up that entire area with brown wool. So as you can see, 4x4. And then on the top one there, place a single ladder. Then fill up on top of that with white wool. We will have to break some for some cherries, which we will do now, but just fill that all in with white wool. Then for the red cherries, or whatever they are on top of the cake, come to where the ladder is, leave a block gap and then do 1 there, leave a block gap and then do another 1 there. Then in this middle bit, leave a 2 block gap there and then place it there. So all we need to do now is just place some cakes around. So next to the ladder here, place a cake in that middle area there. Then a cake in the corner. Then on top of the cake, place a cake there and a cake there in front of the cherries. Then another one there. Then another one in this corner and another one in this corner. Then 1 in the middle there like that. Now this isn't it because we've still got to, turn around. So leave a block gap and do another cake there. Leave a block gap and do another cake there. Then for our final cake, I think it is, place the cake here, so 2 blocks from the back wall. I think that's the final cake. Let me just double check. If it is, then I'll just do my outro, but if it's not, I'll just tell you and then fill it in later. Alright, no, it is. So, yeah, that was the final cake just back there. There's no cake. There probably is, it's just he didn't show it in the video. But yeah, that is the end of the main building. But if you want the pathway, then what you want to do is start with the area over here, and you want to do spruce and birch, as you can see on these areas. So I'll just quickly build it. So spruce on the left-hand side of the door, and then birch on the right, and then do that for 4 blocks wide, like that, as you can see. And then you want to continue that pattern all the way across, including switching between poppies and dandelions. So on the left-hand side, start with poppies on this side here. Then on the right-hand side, start with dandelions, and then just continue that pattern, as you can see, which you'll probably also be able to see from my thumbnail, where I will probably look like this. But the pathway itself, let me just check. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 in total is the path, and obviously that includes, like, you know, changing the different blocks. So yeah, that is that. So 16 blocks where you change this going over and over. But yeah, that is how to build the Sb737 Stampys guest house or house, whatever it was. That's quite a mouthful, or quite a weird, you know, thing to say. But anyway, that is where I'm going to wrap up today's tutorial. Kind of a out of the blue one, maybe. I don't know. It's not like a prominent build or anything, but yeah, that's where I'm wrapping up today's episode. Next episode, I will probably be doing the Dan TDM Lab one. But other than that, like I say, that is where I'm going to wrap up today's video. So any building suggestions, please let me know in the comment section down below, along with any horror games you'd like to see me play on the channel. No, sorry, that's for my second channel. Any horror game suggestions for my second channel, which is in the description down below, along with my Twitch. But yeah, please feel free to like and subscribe. Hope you all have an awesome rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, guys.